Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about using a visual in KQL on top of a data set and how we can use the parameters available for the visual to make it more customized and more meaningful. And we will be using office activity as a data set today, and we will be using column chart as a chart today. Now to start with, I will start typing the column as office activity, and we will try to summarize it with a total, and in total we'll pass on the count, and next we will try to calculate the file operation, and in that we will be using countIf as a function, and we will be using office workload. Let me try to office workload double equals to, we will find if we have something around SharePoint, or office workload contains in OneDrive. And for the mails, we will be using same COUNTIF function around office workload equals to exchange, and once that is done, we will try to summarize it with the bin function for a daily basis, which is nothing but 24 hours. All right. Now, before we run the query, because we are binning it for 24 hours, we will be looking at a data for last 7 days. Now, let us try to run and see if we could get something meaningful as a result. And once the query is executed successfully, yes, we can see that on a daily basis there are some access on files and mails. Now, to make it more meaningful, we will be using extend the files equal to, we will try to break the file into percentage by dividing it by total and multiplying it by 100. And as you can see, we have mentioned files and multiplied it to 1.00 to make sure that we derive the decimal out of it. And it's the same process we will be using for mails as well, and we'll take out the last comma, and as a part of the next step we will be projecting away the total. That's because we want to exclude the total. We want to only see the percentage of mail and files, right? And let us try to render this with column chart, and we will be running this query. Now, as it is running with column chart, it's going to show us the visual. It's all 100 because it's all a combination, which is good. And you can see there is no header as much thing and nothing as such. All right, so what if we want to customize this a little bit more? Now, what you do is, first of all, we would rename the time generated column with some beautifications. So we will say extend time generated equal to strcat, that's a string concatenation function, and we will format the date time wherein we pass in time generated, comma, within single quotes we will specify a particular date time format, and also we will append something more interesting here, which is this smiley icon here. Now let us try to render the same column chart once again, and you can see for every column there's a icon little here, right? But let us try to get a little more detail around the customization with column chart. So the syntax for that is with, and we can specify a title, and the title which we will be specifying is office app details. Now apart from that, we can also specify a title for x-axis, and which is nothing but a time here, and also we will be specifying a y-min. So y-min is right now, as you can see, the minimum is starting from 0. We can also specify where it will start from, and we would also specify y max. Let us try to specify with 200, wherein it is ending in 100. It will also show the level till 200, and though it is defaulted, but we will still specify the chart it has to be, so it has to be a stacked one, and we will be closing it. And let us try to run this. Now once this is running successfully, you can see there's a header coming in the x-axis. The name of the column got changed, right? And we have not done anything on the y-axis, so that remains same. And we have got a max of y as 200. Now let us try to make the y-min also to 20. So if I run that once again, as a part of the result, that should be coming towards 20. And let us try to increase as well. So let's say we increase it to 50. That is a little bit contextual as well. So as you can see, this is starting for 50 and finishing at 100, and heading towards 200. So that was all about customizing your visuals in KQL.